So finally, you're seeing a shot in the arm for the COVID vaccine program. As I just mentioned, 3 vaccine candidates are showing encouraging results. All of them are claiming a massive efficacy rate. So there is hope of a COVID vaccine being ready by early next year. The big question, however, is who gets the vaccine first and how?
Hope on the horizon. 2 US drug makers have reported encouraging results from the large trial testing of coronavirus vaccines back to back. Moderna announced its jab is almost 95% effective. Pfizer and co-developer BioNTech reported 90% efficacy in their vaccine candidate. For a pandemic that has infected more than 53 million and killed more than 1 million people around the world, the bar for an effective shot is set at 50%.
So now we have 2 vaccines that are really quite effective. So I think this is a really strong step forward to where we want to be about getting control of this outbreak.
Both Moderna and Pfizer used innovative technology in designing their vaccines.
This is such a different technology. It's very, very different from conventional ones. The main advantage is that with this technology, with the same production process, involving the same production of RNA, purification and formulation, you can produce virtually any RNA molecule, which then translates into basically any vaccine candidate.
In layman's terms, the concept means injecting part of the coronavirus genetic code into the body, which in turn stimulates the immune system to attack should the real virus try to invade. But a factor that could complicate their future distribution, especially to low-income areas in hot climates, is their storage and availability. Both require low temperatures, minus 20 degrees Celsius for Moderna and an ultra-cold storage of minus 75 Celsius for Pfizer. Routine flu and MMR vaccines in comparison can be stored safely between 2 and 8 Celsius.
If the question is when will I get the vaccine, a lot depends on where I am in the world. What we are seeing on the global stage play out at the moment is vaccine nationalism. Most of the rich nations have already pre-booked huge quantities of the vaccine, which has left others with very little.
A challenge for countries like India to inoculate their large population with genetic jabs like Moderna and Pfizer's. Rich countries have already cornered more than half of the promised supply of Covid-19 vaccines under development. Leftover stocks promised to nations like India, Bangladesh and Mexico.
The first agreement that we reached with the US government was for an order of $100 million. So we anticipate to be able to ship up to 20 million of those 100 million before the end of the year. So we are making product, as you know, every day and stockpiling it.
Remember, Britain's University of Oxford and Russia are among 10 other vaccine makers in the big phase 3 trials. They have also reported high degrees of efficacy. More than 50 other candidates are in earlier stages of testing. With rich countries hoarding the stockpiles already, India seems to have been ahead of the curve for having partnered in other vaccine development programs indigenously and internationally.
There are several genetic vaccines like Moderna, Pfizer, Zydus, to name a few, that are in development. And AstraZeneca, or the Oxford vaccine, are being produced in India by the Serum Institute of India. So they will likely be available to most Indians. The timelines we can look at are maybe early January 2021 for frontline workers like healthcare workers, and mid of 2021 for the general Indian population.
No room for complacency. No letting the guard down over the hopeful news. Stay masked, stay distanced, with hand hygiene till a jab becomes widely available. With Aishwarya Paliwal, Bureau Report, India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.